What's up guys, hey 360, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to predict some NFL scores. Today we will start off with the New York Giants versus Arizona. This will be played in Arizona. And as you could tell by previous matchups that Arizona has won 2 out of 3. But how Arizona's looking this year, they're nowhere near how they were good back into 2015 when they were 13-3. Now you have the Giants on the other side, which lost Odell Beckham, lost Brandon Marshall. Eli Manning is not doing that great. They had to bench him for one of the games. So, you have Carson Palmer, which broke his thumb or arm, I forgot. But if you gotta do this, I don't know who to pick, but I have to pick. And they're playing in Glendale, so I say the Cardinals will win it by the final of 27-20. It's going to be a close game. And let's move on to the next one. The Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills. Now, the Patriots, they got lucky last week. Fake spike. I don't know why Pittsburgh would do that. They could have won. They could have lost back-to-back games. And how Buffalo, you've seen how they played. They were good in the beginning of the season, and now it's been looking not that great. As you can see the standings right here, not that great for Buffalo. Well, it has been looking great. Well, they're 8-6, and if you can go right here, well, they have been looking good, of course. Right now, this would be the standings. They would be in the playoffs. Buffalo would actually be in the playoffs. And I know I've said they were looking good because out of all the other teams are pretty good. But they're pretty good. And then, of course, on the NFC side. But then you look at Tom Brady, how he played last week, how the amazing game. I'll take New England by the final 31-14. No, 17. Next game up. Crap, this is my favorite team, the Chicago Bears versus the Cleveland Browns. And you know, a lot of people are saying, oh, Cleveland's going to get the first win now. And you remember last year, on Christmas Eve, the Browns won. Of course, on that missed field goal by Josh Lambo. And the Bears don't want to be like the 2016 Chargers, how they lost to the Browns. But still, Jordan Howard, a monster running back, and he's pretty much the best player on the offense. And the Browns are amazing by stopping the run. Then you look at 2 rookie quarterbacks. It's going to be a pretty good game, I guess. Well, one of the worst teams in the NFL versus each other. They're great. They're just great, but the Browns have lost 19 straight road games. Just think about that. So because of that, I think the Browns will lose 24-14. Not because I'm saying it's because I'm a Bears fan. I just really don't think the Bears do not want to lose to the worst team in the NFL. They really don't. Because if they do, that would be pretty much a laughing stock after that. Well, the next game that we'll have is Denver versus Washington. I think it's going to be a close game. It will. They're playing in Washington, and I think Washington will win this by the final of 20-17. I think Kirk Cousins will lead them to a game-winning drive. Or will they? I don't know. Next game, well, Rodgers did horrible last year. He got banged up, so that's why they're not playing him in this game. They're starting Brett Hundley. Versus this defense, I don't know. Versus the Vikings, unbelievable season by the Vikings. Congratulations on winning the NFC North. You guys pretty much deserved it. And now, I think the Minnesota Vikings will win this by the final of 38. Yes, 38-21. Well, change that to 17. The Packers, my whole family is Packers fans. It's going to be on TV, but I'll do it. The Indianapolis Colts versus the Baltimore Ravens. As you all know, the Ravens beat the Browns, of course, and they're playing in Baltimore. So I'll take Baltimore by the final of 27-20. No. It's 17. I'll take that. Carolina versus Tampa Bay. This is easy. They're playing in Carolina. I take it by the final of 31-20. Next game, Detroit versus Cincinnati. Detroit. Pretty much almost. It was a hard fight game versus this team. But I'll take the Lions over. When you look at the previous games, I'll take the Lions over the Cincinnati 27 to, I guess, I'll say 27-14. Sorry to upset all of the Bengals fans, but I don't think you guys are good. You guys are horrible, but they have won 3 out of 3 games. And they've beat them. These 2 games was Calvin Johnson, maybe. But I guess so. Kansas City versus Miami. They're playing in Kansas City. Kansas City, which was the best team in the NFL and started in the beginning of the NFL season. Now they just crumbled. Now you look at the Dolphins with Jay Cutler. And can't believe I'm saying this, but the Dolphins, I think the Dolphins will win. Wow. By the final of 27-24. Next game, Atlanta versus New Orleans. This is going to be a great game. They're playing in New Orleans and Atlanta. They played the week 2 weeks ago. And for me, I don't think Atlanta's going to win. I really don't think they're going to win it. I think it's hard. But the Saints will win this game by the final of 24-20. Let's move on to our next game. New York Jets versus Chargers. I say Chargers. Even though they're playing in New York, I say Chargers by the final of 13-20. 24. LA versus Tennessee. This is going to be a hard-fought game. This is going to be a good game, but I am taking Rams by the final of 28 to 20. To 21. And Tennessee used to be the highest scoring offense. I remember that. And now, they're not. Wow. San Francisco versus Jaguars. This is easy to pick. This is pretty much easy to pick. Jaguars by the final. I'm saying by the final. 108 to 0. Yeah. Just kidding. By the final of 27 to 10. Oh my god, dude. This is Seattle versus Dallas. This is going to be another great game. But they're playing in Dallas. I'm taking Seattle by the final of 27 to 21. Next game, Houston versus Pittsburgh. Christmas game. This is not that huge, but this is huge too. So I'm taking the Steelers by the final. By the final of 34 to 17. The final game, I believe, is Oakland versus Philadelphia. And I think Philadelphia wins. No. Who would I pick? I think Philadelphia is going to win this. Philadelphia by 24 to 23. And I can't believe I'm picking Philadelphia. I guess I have to. Well, they have Nick Foles. But I don't think the Raiders will do it. The Raiders won't do it. Sorry for all your Raider fans. They're not going to do it. So, I'm just looking at the stats for here. Jordan Howard, let's go. But who cares? And I will see you guys on the next video. Hopefully my predictions are right. And leave a comment of your predictions in the comments below. And make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for every time I post up a video. And I will see you guys all in the next video.